Nature is the lifeline to all beings. Plains, high Himalayan belts, wetlands and reservoir areas are the habitat of the creatures. That is why protection of all these areas is of utmost importance. The protection of mountain range, which is associated with a very human civilization, is paramount. The world community should be held accountable to preserve the natural beauty of Mount Everest, which is regarded as the gem of the world. The protection and preservation of the mountain beauty has become indispensable to the cause of Nepal and Nepali people. Nepali people should be more responsible for the protection of the region, as it is the foundation for country's tourism. It is crystal clear that Nepalese mountains are hit by pollution due to lust for mountaineering. The sequence dates back to at least 6 decades. The Mount Everest area, which is hit hard by pollution, avails cleaning. The issue of cleaning the Everest is being raised time and again. Incidents of many publicity stunts in the name of cleaning the Mount Everest is not new. Some organizations also repeat to have done unnecessary stunts on the solid waste piled up in the region. Private sector's efforts for the cleaning is appreciated but not enough. Personal and unorganized efforts in the name of cleaning Mount Everest has imported aberrations. Many believe programs launched by Nepali organizations have proved more effective than the ones initiated by the foreigners. For this, the Everest Summiteers Association Nepal had floated the idea of a collective cleaning campaign way back. Experienced mountaineers have been expressing their deep anxiety over the matter. Everest Summiteers Association began preparation for the massive cleaning campaign since 2008, realizing the urgency to control pollution in the region. With the realization of this very fact, Mount Everest Protection Campaign 2011 was announced under the auspices of the Government of Nepal and some donor agencies. The The campaign began in the second week of April 2011 with support from Nepal Government, Everest Summiteers Association, Nepal Mountaineering Association, Eco Himal and some other organizations. Tireless efforts of experienced mountaineers, the campaign was able to collect solid waste scattered around the region as expected. Under the campaign, waste scattered from the area between the base camps up to 8,700 meters have been collected. The weight of such waste was around 8,110 kilograms, most of which was airlifted to Kathmandu. Some 3,000 kilograms of waste was disposed safely in Namche of Solukhumbu itself. The waste airlifted to Kathmandu, mainly the metallic waste, is subjected for recycling. The waste includes metal, lead, plastics, communication sets, chopper parts, among others. Likewise, oxygen cylinders, gas cylinders, cans, ropes, tents, batteries, and iron-contained objects. Altogether, 29 mountaineers took part in the collection, whereas nearly 700 workers helped ferry the wasts. Everest Summiteers Association launched the cleaning drive for almost 2 months. The Summiteers who were involved in the drive say there is still around 10 metric tons of waste in the area. The association is confident that remaining waste can be removed if such drive can be carried out for the next few years.
This is a social activity for us, and then continue our try. The 2012 also our try again 10-ton garbage lab is still there, the mountain, and after our request continue, the government have make the policy, and still government have the policy making, but they have not dropped the ready. And that's why we're waiting, and after no more garbage in the future. Otherwise, every year collect the garbage and then making how they get the money and then how they will lose the time, That's everybody necessary work. That's why our things. Still, the government have made the law strongly. Then that's our thinking and waiting. And 2012, and Eco Himal and Everest Summit Association and many associations are work together and many media cooperate. And that's our things. I hope success and supporting everybody necessary. And I say all sponsor and all association, thanks again, cooperate with us.
The drive was not only a success in cleaning the region, it was also equally successful in generating awareness among the people about the eco-hazards created by the waste deposits.
In our next activities will be to have a waste management program, sustainable waste management program in the region. For that, the government of Nepal, Eco Himal, ESA, SPCC, and other local institutions will work together to create a mechanism where we can empower the local institution, give them the authority, and create job opportunities for the locals so that local institutions can sustain themselves for the long run.
Environmentalists and concerned say more awareness campaign is needed along with the cleaning campaign. They stress completely removing the waste from the region and have urged concerned entity to impose strict measures to not letting the waste deposit again.
Everest is our identity. Everest is the property of the all world people. So let's save this Everest. If Everest safe, we safe. It means the Everest is the source of the water for the all over the world, not only the Nepalese.
They did all this project very successfully, and we hope these kind of projects has to done by Nepalese association like ESA, NMA, with the cooperation of Government of Nepal, Ministry of Tourism. And NMA is always ready to help this kind of project in the future also.
Experts say Nepalese mountains, the source of clear flowing water to 1.5 billion people living downstream in Asia, must be protected and preserved. The success of the campaign has injected added enthusiasm to the policymakers as well.
For the first time in the history of Nepal, the civil servants have climbed Mount Everest, and during that campaign, they have also created awareness on the part of the local people, on the part of the climbers in the base camp area, in the surrounding areas, to clean up the area and to keep the sanctity of the Mount Everest. So we are very much delighted to have partnership with the Everest Summit Association, with along with other the mountain lovers. So this is our prime duty, to keep Mount Everest and base camp and surrounding areas clean, and we need to protect and conserve our mountains. So we need to continue this campaign in the days to come as well.
Leading summiteers conclude that Everest Protection Campaign has pushed global campaign to keep the mountains away from the impact of global climate change.
I'd like to thank all the participants who took part in the campaign, who really worked hard under the leadership of Wongchhu Sherpa. I congratulate and felicitate all the members of the team. In fact, the government of Nepal is very grateful to the organizers of the campaign, because it has promoted and enhanced the image of the country, because Mount Everest is our pride. It's our glory. Actually, it's our head.
The campaign that coincides Nepal Tourism Year 2011 is equally relevant for the promotion of national tourism.
In the eve of Nepal Tourism Year 2011, Sagarmatha cleaning campaign was initiated during March-April 2011 and was completed just a few months ago. This was led by Everest Summiters Association in a collaboration with many other stakeholders of Nepal and from outside. So this campaign needs to be continued for another 4 to 5 years in order to completely clean up the Sagarmatha area. I would like to thank the Everest Summiter Association for taking this initiative and completing the task.
Continuation of such successful campaign will surely keep Mount Everest and all other mountains clean and pollution-free. Let's join hands for continuity of the campaign. Let's unite for mountain conservation.